So speaking of, since he just like downed my spirits, we lost a great legend, Chicago bred legend, Fredo. Rest in peace. His prayers is definitely with his family. But there's always beauty or a blessing and a lesson. So it's always, you know, a beauty and a tragedy. So if those of you that don't know, you know, he abused drugs, lean, whatever. And that contributed to
GBE.
That contributed to
Go Gang!
His organs failing that caused him an untimely early death. And it sparked such an uproar and a compassion on people that some people decided to take a movement on it. Just let's roll a clip and see.
It's over for me, people. It's over. You broke your screen? It's over. Fuck this shit. Cool. Fuck that. It's over. Kick that motherfucking cup. I'm kidding. Cool.
So yeah, shout out to DJ Mustard. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it starts, and I'm so glad. I'm kind of sad that it took a tragedy for someone to say, "Damn, this is some shit I cannot be doing." Because I mean, I have a child and a son that looks up, and music is therapeutic. Music is influential, and so when you have these kids looking up to you and things like that, whether you know you set out to be a role model or not, that's what's pinpointed in certain households. So if you're going to penetrate a generation, you need to do it the right way, because these kids thinking that shit is cool. That ain't nothing but a new age motherfucking crackhead. That's just like the crack came in and swept the 80s. Now this lean finna come in and sweep the motherfucking 2000s. That shit is time out for that shit. That's why these kids is dumb and around this bitch calling Boink Gang and all this other dumb shit. It's fucking sad and ridiculous. And that's all these kids know. That's all these kids know. And just even go back to even motherfucking Kanye. That shit, noose motherfucking slaves. Right. New slaves. And I mean, the devil comes to do three things. That's steal, kill, and destroy. And he ain't coming with no motherfucking red horns and fucking pitchforks, okay? He's coming in the form of whatever to attack.
Exactly. What I'm gonna say is that it's most definitely was a tragedy to go at 27 years old. 27. You just got here. With a 9-month-old child.
You just got here.
And he had a lot of potential, even though it seemed like the GB buzz kind of was dying down because Chief Keef is just like spiraling out of control.
He was another one. Had all type of drugs in his system and everything when he got arrested. It's like, it's time out for that. It's time out for that. Like, you guys are so gifted, so talented that you just want to just like flush it with drugs. And I mean, it's nowhere but the right.
That shit clouding your judgment. But this is my thing. You know what I'm saying? His so-called friends, y'all weren't really his friends.
No.
Because back last year when he went to the hospital with the when they discovered the initial liver problems, or when they made them public anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somebody should have stepped in and said, "Bro, put the cup down. Put the bottle down." You know what I'm saying? Let's figure out a way to increase your health. And what they don't realize is that when you doing drugs like that, they not getting enough they're not getting enough water intake. You know what I'm saying? You're not drinking enough water. You're not hydrating yourself properly. You know what I'm saying?
Tears your organs down. Yeah. And at 27,
and your body
for your body to be breaking down like as if you was 87, like, you know, it's one thing to be born a certain kind of way and, you know, are born with different ailments and things of that nature, but you were born perfectly healthy. You could have probably had a slight kidney problem. I mean, I have a nephew that wasn't even 6 months and had 3 open heart surgeries. 6 months.
Right.
So, you know, his life is limited to certain type of things, but drugs is definitely not one that he fucking participate in. It's just like, if you want to be here, you got to be here.
Exactly.
And you have to be an example for those that you leave here. Now, this 9-month-old got to grow up without a daddy.
And when you are a person's true friend, you go to them and you say, bro, you wildin'.
Exactly.
You bugging. I know you to do with the money, because even if they say, man, fuck it, I don't want you around no more, something's gonna click in their mind. Because if he would have got sick and the whole time, like if I was, you know, just me and Brittany, she was to say, Dion, you bugging, you need to stop doing this and stop doing that. And I said, man, you know, Brittany, fuck you, go on, get the fuck away from around me. And then something happened, I'd be like, damn, she said that shit. Now I gotta
right, when you
call
think
her
it would have clicked conscious.
and say you was right. You know
exactly, because all those that was getting fucked up with me, guess what? They on to the next one.
Exactly, they on to the next high.
Exactly. So, they ain't giving a fuck. They ain't coming up there to see if you good.
R.I.P. to the young boy, man. You know, 27 years old.
Don't
you know, it's not 27 years old. It's young, but he was old enough to know that he was making mistakes, and the people around him,
definitely,
they both definitely.
It's a I'm just, and you know what? And it's just like, it's so sad, because I know a lot of people look at the situation like, oh, motherfucker grown, you can't make a motherfucker do certain type of shit, and it's just, I don't know what they put in these drugs out here. But y'all can't think that's the move. Like, y'all can't think that is the shit. To the point where, why would you want to be so out of your mind? And I know a lot of people try to suppress their demons and things like that. And he probably was, dealing with shit here, depending on what slums he came from, because Chicago isn't a pretty sight. We got pretty sight scenes, but you know, motherfuckers live how we fucking live. So he escaped one demon, but picked up another.
Right.
You know, and you can't run from them, because they're gonna follow you in some way, shape, form, and fashion. So my heart goes out to their family, everybody who's affected. It's definitely affected the music industry and impacted. Chief Keef is his cousin, right?
I'm not sure.
I think they're cousins. So he's incarcerated, right?
I think he's out, because he released the video.
Out. So I hope that even within this tragedy, that this shines some light on him and his situation.
There's a pot of gold at the end of that rain. That there's a silver lining at the end of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The rainbow does come after the rain. So, you know, it just, hope for the best. Hope for the best. It's just hurt my heart. So,